Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So today we are going to try and stop the Lunatic Pandora, which, as I've mentioned, has been requisitioned by the Galbadians, as his assistant mentions. So yeah, how they salvaged it, we do not know, but something, there was that whole thing about them chasing down the white seeds in, dare I say, Centra, so maybe it has something to do with that. But, never mind that. We have to stop the Lunatic Pandora, so yeah. I guess, in a way. Oh, right, yeah. Almost the time when a certain long-haired bloke was trying to save his adopted daughter. Or niece, I guess. She calls him Uncle Laguna. No, we don't have time in this game, even though this is an RPG. Oh, you're talking about... Well, what we want is to probably stop it, basically. Because it sounds horrible. Well, yeah. That's true. Well, I guess Zell is kind of short-tempered here, so... why is it too bad? Okay, fancy holographics or something. And then, yeah, apparently the Lunatic Pandora is making its way across the sea at the moment. But it won't be long before it reaches Esthar City. And that means we have to stop it at various points, as we'll see. And, okay, blueprints and whatnot. Okay. Oh, great, we're on a timer now, are we? Great! Just what I needed. So basically with this, the Lunatic Pandora will stop at 3 different stops. One is in the center of the city. And yeah, even with Zell telling Dr. Odin to do it, it takes a while for him to explain it. Apparently where the 2 skyways cross. And this is a bit harder than you think because, as I've mentioned, Esthar is a huge city, and I do mean huge. Seriously. And by the time we get to a bit later in the game, it'd be nigh on unexplorable. North of the shopping mall, okay. Well, I'm going to try and peek it at the first point so as not to waste too much time. I say not to waste too much time, in reality I just cut the footage, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. So we will get a map here. The problem is what? What is that the actual problem with Lunatic Pandora? The culprit is not Galbadia? Then who is it then if it's not Galbadia? Oh, great. It looks like you got a new assistant as well. Probably the other one may well have been fired after getting the thing, but never mind. We'll head back down here and... looks like what's here? Well, the Lunatic Pandora, and it barely made an appearance except in maybe like one cutscene or something? Yeah, So basically, I want to go to the one of the skyways. So yeah, not that it's immediately obvious given the size of Esthar City, but yeah, the map will start glowing once you get there. Basically, that's how it works. Meanwhile, we will have to fight a bunch of these robots such as Samo 8G here. So yeah, although given that we can easily just use our limit breaks in the remastered version without even using one usage of thing. Seriously, Adia's Ice Strike pretty much kills that robot. Anyway, that being said, I want to head to the right across this bridge. I think, anyway. Now, this is actually the second contact point I'm at, so I'm at completely the wrong place if I want to get to it first. So, instead, I want to speed things up, which you can do in the thing. Though, if you do try to speed things up, that also speeds up the timer, so be careful with that. You also get your usual Galbadian soldiers, of course. And fire, of course. And yeah. Seemingly I have GF Diablos on Idia because she just stole a codgy from that soldier, seriously. Which I do like, to be fair. Anything to heal my GFs and everything. So there we go. So a bit more HP there. And even it's messing with the flying saucers here in Esthar. Seriously, that thing's going around like a waltzer at a fun fair or something. Anyway, I want to head to the right down here, and almost there. Even it's messing with the floaty cards. See, cars, not cards. What the fuck? And then head across this bridge and get some more enemies in. Of course. But never mind. Down you go, and indeed. Then we get to the main part of the thing, and that is to get to here. Now, here is where I had to wait a while before it showed up. So yeah, so I'll see you in a moment when we get to it coming in. Getting on it may well be not a pain, but certainly somewhat annoying because we can only explore a certain part of it, depending on where we went through the central excavation site with Laguna. Yes, if you pay attention to the layout, the inside of the Lunatic Pandora looks very much like the excavation site in Centra. But that being said, we'll take the lift up, and indeed, yeah. This will allow us to explore a bit more, I guess. Though not for long, as we'll see something else happen, if you know what I mean. But for now, I'm just gonna face this giant GM52 or whatever it's called. I cannot even do so. I know I already have Michael Missile's shush game. So yeah, I can also get the spells off this guy, seriously. There you go, although having said that, with either triple triad or your refining abilities, it may not be able to do so. So I'm going to use some demolition ammo. Why not? I think Irvine's limit break is kind of underrated anyway. Seriously, especially when you get some of the later ammo, although you may want to get the pulse ammo for to get the Lionheart, so that's going to be a bit harder, especially it's the rarest ammo. Anyway, if we go up this way, we will find yet another save point, but I'll save and I'll see you in a moment. From there, we can go up through this passageway, I don't know if we go to the right, and be met by this gigantic robot that looks like a gigantic angel that actually does look weird. I don't know if it has one wing, but never mind. And apparently it knows telekinesis or something, and can throw you off the Lunatic Pandora. Seriously, out the garbage chute. I'm surprised that they aren't dead, but never mind. We will see in the distance the Lunatic Pandora heading towards a place called Tears Point. We'll learn more about that a bit later in the game. In fact, no, in the next episode, as I say. All of these nodes seem to start glowing a blood red. I wonder why. Well, we'll learn about that a bit later, and some of them just turn to, like, stone. What the hell is going on? Well, we'll find out soon, as I say. Because that angel statue's starting to crumble there. I mean, yeah, this is a Final Fantasy game. Expect some weird thing. But Lunatic Pandora hovers over Tears Point there. Yeah, I guess we should. Luna cry? Well, we'll find out more about that a bit later. So I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!